A 73-year-old Constancia Shihepo's life was halted in 2014 when she got hit by one of the City of Windhoek buses while on her way home. Shihepo, who gave an account of the incident at her home in Chandumbala, is now left with one leg and the other amputated and infected as a result of the accident, is now appealing for assistance with a caretaker. Shihepo is currently under the care of her daughter-in-law, Stella Shihepo, who says she takes pleasure in taking care of her. She is, however, challenged at times as she has to divide the little she gets from her job amongst her children, herself and her mother-in-law, whose family disregarded her since the incident and do not assist Stella in caring for the 73-year-old.
So ek help vir haar altyd, maar die probleem wat ek het is, ek kry nie support van die families af nie. As ek weer toe gaan en as ek vir haar in hierdie bed so los, dan kom kry ek vir haar so tot ek kom 6 uur tjela. En as ek tjela en terugkom, dan sit ek bietjie, dan kom ek vir haar skoon. Daar is niemand wat vir my bellen vra nie, hoe gaan dit met die ouma? Kan ek vir ouma kom kyk, maar sy het familie. Ook kan ons hierdie dag kom en vir ouma kom kyk, van hulle voel moes ek bly met haar. So dit is te zwaar vir my. Ek het nie 'n probleem om met haar te bly nie, om vir haar te kyk nie, maar daar moet 'n tweede persoon of 'n derde persoon weer wat vir my kom help, want ek kan nie vir haar alleen optel en was en wat is so ek soek support, ek soek iemand wat vir my kan help en sê, nee kom ons maak die en kom ons doen so en kom ons maak so, maar ek kry van geen kan af help nie, as my man nie vir my kan help nie, en ek het ook kleinkinders, so dit is te zwaar vir my. Ek is ook 'n jong meisie om vir haar alleen te kyk van, ek geniet ook in my werk nie, van as ek by die werk is, dan denk ek net aan haar, het sy geëet, is sy droog, is sy iets geëet, het iemand vir haar water gegee, dit is die probleem wat ek het. Maar die meeste geld wat sy het ons privaat gaan lê, die meeste geld het hospitaal toe gegaan en sy het net seker 'n paar centjies gekry, maar ons het glad die hulp van munisipaliteit afgekry nie, tot nou toe nie. Sy was laas week was sy ook in die hospitaal gewees. Dit was baie swaar vir my van sy lê. Dan is dit nog sy het nog beetsere. Dan kom nou die wermkies uit, dan word sy nog geëet, so ek is nog bang. Van later ek weet nou nie, ek weet reg wat sal ek met haar maak, maar ek het nie 'n probleem om vir haar te kyk. Ek koop neppies en neppies raak klaar en ek werk ook nie vir genoeg salaris nie, so as ek miskien van iewers of kan miskien ook neppies of salf of iets, ek soek net help, ek weet nie wat moet ek met haar. Van ek kan ook nie meer nie.
Members of the public who would like to assist in any way possible may reach out to Stella Shihepo on the contact details below.
Into a world of play and adventure with our range of toddlers character vests from $39.95, kids character tees from $49.95, and character flip-flops from $44.95. Because we've got character, only at Ackermans.
Degrade women, for me, number one, I am not there, because that is basically what I don't believe in. I don't stand for things that degrade women.
What What do you think we can add? What do we put in the basket?
First of all, let's put Blossom back in the basket.
Look at the person like, man, let's do a song.
Let's do something.
Just
let's
like
collaborate.
Let's collaborate.
The Americans were claiming us.
Yes, exactly. To the rest of the world, they belong to us. Namibia, Baba, Namibia.
I'll help you carry on.
Creating music and putting some stuff out for the people who've been supporting me, that's definitely something that's next on my list.
Okahanja Park Informal Settlement received 20 ablution facilities under the Basic Needs Project, which seeks to provide sustainable and affordable homegrown sanitation solutions. The Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism recently handed over 20 toilets to the city of Windhoek for the Okahanja Park Informal Settlement. This comes after the realization that sanitation is one of the biggest challenges faced in informal settlement.
This ablution facility was funded through Environmental Investment Fund. The city of Windhoek has received these facilities, and we hope that will make deep impact in addressing the challenge of sanitation in our informal settlement. This is going to change their life, their standard of living, because they will now have a place to go to when nature calls. So instead of going into Omurambas, they now can go to this ablution facility.
Tuna Willem, the managing director of Innovate Pty Ltd, said that these ablution facilities are environmentally friendly and do not need a lot of water to operate.
So underneath we put the top structure up without the bottom structure, but the bottom structure is about 1.2 meters deep. But I understand now that we are busy with the city is busy with UNICEF with an environmental assessment or just on the impact. But the thing is, with these at the bottom, they've got walls so that it doesn't permeate into the soil, because we don't want that also. So you don't just want a solution which takes, the waste permeates into the soil because of the water that we have in the city and the various areas. Then the drying pipes at the back. So once the feces hits the system, the hold, it actually dries. So it's designed probably to capture the hot air, and it dries it. So you don't have to deal with sludge or go out and look for a tender on sludge or deal with pathogens or the likes. It literally dries it out. Then what happens is that the community members can open the back and start digging out the dry feces, the waste, and use it as fertilizer. So you can actually create gardening projects around these toilets.
Sanitation continues to be one of the biggest challenges in the city as it faces an increase in urban population.
It's here with more days and bigger deals. It's the Spar Big Sale. Here for you with everything you need at the prices you want. Like Koo baked beans in tomato sauce for only $8.49 and all gold tomato sauce for just $19.99. 25 to 28 November only. The Spar Big Sale, exclusive to our Spar Rewards customers.
Imagine opening your Nedbank account anywhere, anytime by simply taking a selfie. Introducing Identity Today, a platform which enables you to open your Nedbank account, scan the Nedbank QR code with your smartphone camera, and immediately follow the instructions on the link that will open up in your web browser. Follow the simple steps to complete the account opening online form. Have your identity card or passport ready. Take a selfie and send it to us, and your new Nedbank account will be opened and confirmed in 3 minutes or less. Visit www.netbank.com.na to shift your account to Netbank today. Netbank. See money differently.
The Expert Healthcare, an institution that provides students with basic nursing training, ensuring that they're equipped with sufficient knowledge in the health sector, recently received approval from the Nursing Council of Namibia. The institution has for many years offered basic nursing skills to those interested in pursuing a career in the medical field.
We are training healthcare givers, medical receptionists, pharmacy sales assistants, as well as auxiliary nurses. After they complete their course, we send them for clinical attachments at old age homes, private hospitals, medical receptions, goes to doctors' consulting rooms, and all this. So most of our students, when we send them for clinical attachment, depending on how they perform, they usually get employed.
The institution's enrolled nurse and midwifery science curriculum has recently been approved by the Nursing Council of Namibia and will be hosting a graduation ceremony on December 12, 2020.
My main job here is to make sure that we align all our training modules, all the courses that we train for, in the alignment of what the health professions and also in the guidelines of the Health Professional Council, so that once they go out there and they are going to deal with human life, they need to be able to get the requisite knowledge to be able to deal with human life. So that is basically why I am here, to make sure everything goes as expected based on the standard and the procedures from the Health Professional Council.
The institution ensures that those who graduate find employment in hospitals, old age homes, and provide home nursing services to the elderly as well as persons living with HIV/AIDS.
Get some more vibes with our range of girls' must-have dresses at only $99.95. Totally casual or totally cool. Wear it your way. Only at Ackermans.
Established in the early 90s, AIMS have introduced an AIMS School of Sport program which is aimed at professionalizing sport through education and training with a national recognized qualification. AIMS Chief Executive Officer Reinhold Huahoop stated that the idea to introduce the AIMS School of Sport program is a reflection of the strategic plans to develop sport enthusiasts and to professionalize sport through education and training.
We did a small, we call it a desk study research, where we have tried to understand our athletes. What is it that they are involved with on a daily basis? And we have realized that if you look at the athletes, take football for instance, and if you look at the previous national players, not even the nationals, all the good players we had in the past, we have realized that they are not in the mainstream of the economy, and AIMS wanted to find out why. Now the study has shown us that there are many of them that fall on the roadside. They are not in the mainstream of the economy, they are not involved anywhere, and we have realized that the ones that are working has along the way educate themselves, make sure that they are employable, and that's why they are today in the job sector. Coming back to the ones that has fell on the roadside, we think that the system that we currently have in the country, which is not really skills based, has failed them, and that's why we as AIMS have decided that we need to do something to stop the trend, the current trend, and also to give the future athletes some sort of substance when it comes to employability.
Describing ASOS as the organization's premium brand, AIM School of Sport aims to create opportunities for sport enthusiasts and sport athletes to have a professional career by offering qualifications in football and sport education.
This program that we are offering is a level 3 qualification. It's a professional qualification. So once you have received this certificate, which is after 2 years of completion of this course, you get your certificate. Now, once you have received this certificate, it enables our enthusiasts, our sportsmen and women, to have that formal qualification to enter into the job market. Now, it was alluded by my CEO before that most of our athletes, once their active career is over, there's nothing that they have to do. Now, this is the platform that ASOS is creating for the enthusiasts, the people that are interested in sport, that have got the talent or that only has it as a hobby to professionalize this, to be absorbed into the job market. Now, the two qualifications that AIM School of Sport will offer are the certificate in football education and practice, which is a level 3 qualification, and then we have the other one, which is the certificate in sports education and practice, which is also a level 3 qualification. Now, for both these qualifications, we have launched the application. All our documents have been submitted with the NQA.
The application process has begun as the academic year is planned to commence in 2021. Applicants must have completed grade 10 or grade 12 with an E in English, or applicants who do not have an educational background must have a natural talent in the selected sport code of their choice.
Enjoy these fantastic payday savings at Clicks until 2 December. Buy Clicks 2-ply toilet paper, 18 rolls, $89.99 per pack. Buy Shield Aerosol 150 mils, 2 for $49. Buy selected Nivea body lotion pump, 2 for $121. Or buy any 3 Aunt Jackie's hair care products, cheapest one free. Clicks. Feel good. Pay less.
In other leading stories, demand for Development Bank of Namibia finance increased in the 12-month period ending March 2020 despite the recessionary climate. This, says DBN CEO Martin Nkumbi, is perfectly illustrated by the fact that the bank was able to grow the number of startup approvals to 36 enterprises. The largest approvals by sector were allocated to land servicing. Business services received the second largest allocation of approvals with 177 million Namibia dollars. The business services sector consists of enterprises that provide secondary support to business operations and tenders. High value allocations were approved for transport of goods, supplies of electrical equipment, supply of radiography and X-ray equipment, and construction of premises for a legal firm. Approvals for manufacturing amounted to 130.7 million Namibia dollars. In SME lending, the bank approved 279.3 million Namibia dollars for SMEs in 2019-2020. Regionally, Claras received the largest share of allocations, followed by Commerce and Irango. Going forward, preliminary figures for the first 2 quarters to September of 2020-2021 show the expected adverse impact of COVID-19 and risk aversion on demand for SME finance and tourism and hospitality finance. However, aggregate approvals for the first 2 quarters stand at 593 million Namibia dollars. Moving forward, the bank will also consider repayment holidays for non-SMEs and enterprises outside the tourism and hospitality sectors based on the merit of each case. An additional 500 million Namibia dollars facility is expected to be announced for COVID-19 relief in the first quarter of 2021. This is in addition to the 500 million Namibia dollars made available by the Ministry of Finance to be offered by commercial banks.
Welcome to Comments Corner, your daily dose of local comments from the hottest social media pages. The Namibian police have arrested 2 suspects in connection with the armed robbery and subsequent murder of a prominent businessman, Daniel Ferrari. This incident occurred on the 14th of July 2020 at Avers Dam in Windhoek. Ilamo said that he salutes the men and women in uniform as well as the citizens who cooperate in the solving of crimes. Etuna said in this case, Nampol did not leave any stone unturned. Ambeleleni said the officers should be rewarded by the Safety and Security Ministry. Mimi said by Friday the suspects would be out on bail of 500 Namibia dollars. Samole said justice must prevail. Chop said the officers deserve free plots. And Hanali said job well done to Nampol. And that is all from Comments Corner. Be sure to post your comments on our social media pages for broadcast every day only on Today and One.
Full of cheers. Tafolaga, Namibian like you.
My name is Adora and welcome to a brand new edition of the cool new show called The Ain't Like a Vibe. On this show, we get to know who our artists really are behind the scenes and what inspires them, what keeps them going, what makes them tick. What are some of your favorite sounds?
Trap music, hip-hop.
Yeah. Okay.
Hip-hop, Afro dancehall.
We came from a background whereby we were raised by our grannies. So it's not the shameful thing for me to do because we used to sell and said we'd work from Fambolokasi to Okuriangala.
Wala Namibia, this is your boy Tulisan. Don't forget to watch the Ain't Like a Vibe TV show on One Africa Television.
Win free airtime with One Africa TV. Share your comments on the channel. SMS your feedback, name and town to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
All I really want this season, la 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 la, is to win a brand new bucky.
Get the season savings at OK, like Sunshine D Light Spread at a low $24.99. Best Choice Light Brown Sugar for just $26.99. And Oros assorted flavors for only $28.99.
Swipe your count on card to enter, and you can win a bucky too.
OK, owners you can count on.
A look at the weather forecast. The Namibia interior partly cloudy and hot to very hot in the southwest and the extreme west. Elsewhere partly cloudy and hot to very hot with a few to isolated thunder showers, but scattered thunder showers in the Okavango and Zambezi regions at places. The coast partly cloudy and cold to cool with fog patches at first, and the wind moderate to fresh southwesterly but strong southerly at times in the south. Now a look at minimum and maximum temperatures across the country and beyond.
Today I'm joined by a panel of men. As per usual, we men get to talk about what we men really talk about. The program aims to make sure that what is left in the dark definitely comes to light.
I did see my father physically abusing my mother, so I didn't grow up with that I should beat a woman, because I hated what my dad did to my mom.
You know, whether this older woman does it with you, whether she, violates you, it's sort of seen that boosts your ego as a man.
Was that as a young man, I think at 17, 18, I started dating and realized that it's a very fascinating thing to have sex and so forth. So we had lots of what we call friends with benefits.
It's here with more days and bigger deals. It's the Spa Big Sale. Here for you with everything you need at the prices you want. Like Spa 2-ply toilet rolls, 18s for only $67.99 and 1.35 kg Bakoma wheat picks for just $52.99. 25 to 28 November only. The Spa Big Sale, exclusive to our Spa Rewards customers.
Step into a world of play and adventure with our range of toddlers character vests from $39.95, kids character tees from $49.95, and character flip-flops from $44.95. Because we've got character, only at Ackermans.
Now on BBC World News, the biggest African and international news stories focus on Africa.